Go
the
Hungarians.
lads. The resurgence. Your accent's killing me. I love it.
Let's
So,
go.
Yeah.
You got
You
words
rhyme with
up
an
there.
accent too, man. That shit
Yeah,
crazy.
you might knock somebody the fuck out too, G. Just like your stature.
100%. I was boxed for 7 years.
You did?
Yeah.
You gotta get with words, yo. The words did the Muay Thai. The Muay Thai.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't like the leg work. Pause.
Oh shit, the leg work.
So I'd like to just do the straights and jobs.
You got Lukey with the legwork.
Oh shit! And yo, you're doing a great job. You got the red cup. I got a blue cup.
I'm just doing this because Lukey's gonna say something wild and we're gonna miss it.
You know he is.
J-Rob got a blue cup. I want my blue cup. I got this white cup right here, man. I look like I'm maybe like drinking like water or something.
Clear cup.
Yeah. But I got this
a
right
blue
here.
Cup.
There you go.
Great lemonade.
Oh man, Lukey.
Mm-hmm.
Lukey, you don't want to drink that.
It's got cyanide in it, huh?
It has a bunch of crazy shit in it right now. There's a crazy lawsuit that somebody's suing them for saying that it's an organic and healthy juice. And at first they got rejected because they tried to say it's all natural, right? And at first they got rejected because they said, oh yeah, you're just saying this flavor of juice doesn't have this. So then they went back and actually got tests and they found everything that was in the one flavor of the Simply is in every flavor of the Simply. So yeah, Simply. Watch what you drink. But anyway, sip up, Lukey.
Anyway, man. Check it out, man. I'm putting this in it. So it's going to be real healthy now, motherfuckers. Word.
It's all right.
Yeah, everybody out there. Yeah.
There you go. Alcohol kills it all, baby.
Hey, alcohol kills it all. Hello, my friend.
What are you doing with hotel bottles? Jameson. See, this man knows what the deal is.
Fucking right, Jameson.
This man knows what the deal is. I got a bottle of Jameson on my counter.
Hey, my homegirl, I gave her a ride to the crib and she gave me like 3 or 4 of those. So
not a bad trade.
That's a good trade, yeah.
Yeah, it's not really. I mean, I didn't know how far she lived. If I knew how far she lived, I wouldn't have given a ride to the crib. Yeah. So they put it in the GPS. Yeah. Anyway, we are here back with another episode. Last week's episode went really, really well. I think because a lot of the comments that we got engaged afterwards. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We are issue 158. You know what I'm saying?
That's
3
right.
years and running of the motherfucking Abyss podcast. That is a dope hoodie you got right there. That's a dope hoodie you got there, Carl. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I too wanted to rep Steven in the all-time podcast.
Oh,
yeah, we all did.
But Music Man Ben hooked me up with this hoodie, and I wanted to shout him out because it was really cool. He had some of these left. These are the super heavyweight. I don't know if he still has them, but shout out to Sepp for the amazing work. Conway, Big Ghost. So I had to do it. So I am repping my son in Canada, Steven. But it's undercover.
All-time podcast, undercover pause. Yeah, and y'all see you got the all-time podcast on too, Primo Jab.
Bro, man, I had to rep, man. I had to represent.
It's fitting. We have Toronto's own J. Roberts in the building. How are you?
Good. How are you doing? Thank you. Appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Yeah,
no doubt, man. I like you got the Raptors on there. That's a dope logo they got right there. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
You stay in some Toronto gear though. You definitely stay repping Toronto.
Always, brother.
Yeah, I got a little beef with that though. You had the dope OVO
Carl
hockey jersey.
Too, like what?
The dope OVO hockey jersey.
Don't forget where I'm from.
That?
Oh yeah, that's the West End one. Yeah, I still got that.
That shit is hard. But
yeah,
at your wedding, you're dancing to Not Like Us.
The DJ, man, he played Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. It was madness. All in a row.
All in a row?
I had no choice.
That's a DJ that likes fights. He's trying to start something.
Good thing it was in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man.
Congratulations on your wedding too, man.
Yes,
congratulations to you and your wife, man. That's
Appreciate that.
That's dope.
Yeah, it looked like a great time, man. Looked like a great wedding. Everybody was happy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it was a perfect day.
Indeed. I remember, yeah, it was great. Marriage, you know what I'm saying? What are all those plaques back there? All them plaques.
Pardon?
Let's talk about these plaques you got back there, man.
Let's
talk about them plaques you got back there.
Yeah, there's a couple of my singles went 100K streams. My debut album got 500, so I got that. And then this one's #1 album in Canada. Shamrock.
That's right.
Yeah, shout out Imperative.
Yep.
And then this is the DJ premiere when he used to do Shady 45. He had his own segment.
Live from headquarters. Yeah,
they played my first single, Checkmate. So I got to put that up. And then Static and a couple other ones that mean a lot to me.
That's what's up, man. Word. We have never had artists on here that had plaques like that. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Yeah. Hey, I'm all about, this is my creative space, and sometimes I need that shit to give me that boost, you know?
Yeah, it's motivation. Absolutely.
True indeed. Now, I often have a problem with hogging the interview sometimes. I'm asked questions, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going to ask a couple more guys.
Yeah.
We didn't say anything.
Nobody said nothing yet, Lukey.
So, yeah, I know, man, but whatever. But boom, like you didn't release no music till when?
2022. Yeah.
And you just didn't want to, you had some, but you didn't put them out. Like,
so I've been doing music for forever. Usually it would just be recording and just stashing. I didn't really have that want to put it out on DSPs and stuff. I don't know. Okay. I think I was still finding myself, my sound, and I was just, I love it. So I didn't care for anything else. So then COVID hit, and I made an Instagram account in 2021, and some of my people were telling me to go on some platforms and rap. So as I started doing that, I started noticing that I have kind of an audience. So then as I started doing that, I'm like, fuck it, you know, I might as well put out a single. So right off the rip, I thought to myself, I might as well invest in myself and see what happens. So I went and got a Mickey Fax verse, and then dropped it, brother. And it went everywhere.
No doubt.
Yeah, you had Sky Zoo on there too, though.
Yeah, that was my third single. Yeah.
Well, and you worked with Shane Noir, and you worked with, Ace on Eastwood. I mean,
Daniel Son.
Motherfucker. Yep. The Steve Chappelle, Jay Skeeves.
Yep.
RJ Vegas 7 and Ronan, all day. RJ Payne. That's a single. Yeah. Word. I think me and Mickey Fats are Eskimo brothers. You know what I'm saying? If you're familiar with that term. Yeah. So boom. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Sarah Khadijah. Anyway, boom. Like you had
I'm marking that in case I gotta bleep that out.
Oh, you don't have to, man. I don't even know what she's at. She probably blocked me. But anyway, boom. You was on how did you link up with Mickey? Like you cool with him? Like
no, not even, man. So like I've been following him for a minute, like music wise, before I had Instagram. And then I was just thinking of like an underground guy that can mesh with my sound sonically and maybe give me that push. Because before I released my single, I was thinking like 3 steps ahead. Invest in my craft, bring a good piece of product and see what happens. So I asked him for the feature. He obliged, obviously, for a sum of money, which I felt was fair. And then sent me the verse back in like an hour flat, which I think was insane.
Oh, Mickey's sharp, dude. Mickey's sharp.
And and then I just started thinking of like press release and finding DJs to send it to. And it just was like a domino effect. One thing led to the other.
Yeah, that marketing thing is a big thing. I think you're really succeeding on that right there. Most people just put music and put it out there. I just don't get why. Okay, you're practicing your craft. Yeah, getting good at your craft. Then you like put it out there to the world. You know what I'm saying? Was it keeping it just for your homies? Like just your homies listening to it?
Me and the homies would pretty much just have studio nights, like Thursdays and Fridays, where we'd be drinking, I'd be recording. Freestyling, doing everything, and I just didn't. I don't know. I just didn't have a pen or want to put it out until I found an audience on fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
So that pretty much was like the groundwork.
I mean, there's something to be said about not watering down your catalog. So, you know, there are a lot of missteps that artists will make when they're first coming out.
Yeah.
And to be patient and sit on work and say, you know what, I'm not really ready to put that out. I want to keep getting better.
Yeah.
When I want to drop with purpose. And 100%. That's exactly what you did. I mean, if you look from 2022 to now, you've been putting in some serious work, and it seems surgical. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, you know, and I in no way want to offend, but when people start talking about the underground rappers, you're not one of the first names that come up.
No,
but when you talk to underground rappers, they know who you are. You know what I mean?
100%. It's because I don't have that time yet, right? And maybe it's because I waited a little long, but I wanted to make sure, like, when my debut came out, that, like you said, it was a full body of work from start to finish. I went and got, The Alchemist had a painter named Adam O'Day who did one of his instrumental covers. I got him to do my debut album, which was pretty expensive. So from top to bottom, I made sure to knock off everything off my list before I gifted it out.
That's awesome.
So indeed, the first album is Northside, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So indeed. So as Northside, like I know Danielson and Raz Fresco just dropped album joint to get Northside as well.
Yeah.
I know you opened for Danielson before.
Yeah, I did.
So you like bump into those guys?
So I actually didn't know about some of these guys. I wasn't really in tune with the underground like that. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm kind of just living my life, listening to the music I listen to and whatever. And then once I started going in the scene a bit, I've heard about the Danielsons, the A-Sons. And then I had the opportunity to open for Danielson, which was my first show ever. Like, I've never performed.
Rapped
live.
That's wild shit.
So I ended up doing that. And then that led to us kind of building. And then we did a song together.
True indeed.
That's dope.
That's your first show ever. It's pretty dope.
And there's some footage on my Instagram on it.
Yeah,
it was a pretty dope show.
I seen the drink. Yeah.
You were obviously tapped in enough to know who Mickey Fax is.
Yes.
Give us a little bit of kind of how you got into this underground scene and what kind of led you into it and why you chose to rap this way instead of what's kind of famous on the radio.
So I think my style caters more East Coast. Like, one of my favorite rappers is Big L. So the boom bap heavy, the gritty type of lyrical stuff, that's always been what I'm privy to. So as my taste kind of developed within my own style, that's kind of what I listen to, so what I cater to. My problem was a producer. I never really had a producer. I was leasing beats, and then I met Blanks, who's from Toronto. He did pretty much all of Northside. He helped me find my sound, you know?
Okay.
That's that boom bap heavy, but not like it has some melodic to it, right? So it kind of helped me he helped me a lot, I will say that. He gave me the first beat to Checkmate, and it was just, again, a domino effect. Checkmate went off, so he threw me another beat, which was Foul Child. And then he threw me another, which was We Ain't Come to Play. So we're like, fuck, let's make an album. So I already knew my sound then. So then I ran with it because I have the sound, I have the audience. So then it's just plan.
Yeah, all the pieces falling into place.
Mm-hmm. And it's weird because if it wasn't for Checkmate's success and like how well it did, I don't know if I would have had that burn in me to keep going. It was kind of like, let's see what happens. And it was luck.
Luck?
Yeah, I don't think it was luck, man. I mean,
I think you need a certain amount of that. I think you can have, you know,
I think you're very strategic, man. I think, luck is a little bit, but also luck is just preparation and opportunity.
True.
Together,
I think I was saying, like,
you know what I mean? So,
like Shady 45 and stuff, like, for them, like, for me to be played the first time on there, which the Lord Steer special, and then Static Selecta played it, and then DJ Premier played it, and then DJ Eclipse.
That has to feel good. I'm glad that you know, you're recognizing and keeping track of those milestones, you know, and like Carl said earlier, it motivates you. But I don't want you to feel any other way than proud as fuck like you do of these milestones and these accomplishments that you're getting, man, because it's not just random, man. It's because you're actually like you said, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna see what happens, which is a great attitude because you just had the love to it, and you were just like, and it's obvious everything you do. It's just like, fuck it, all right, yeah, it's easy, right? Well, easy to give, right? But yeah, man, as you keep on developing and as you keep on coming along, and that's why I'm really a fan of you right now, because Joe,
thank you.
Like, no, man, seriously, I appreciate you for being a student of this culture, student of this lifestyle, right? And you said you were listening, you were just fucking around with the friends, but then at one point you said, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna try it.
Yep.
Made it happen.
COVID.
And here we are, 2 years in, and you've been applying the plan in the way that you see fit. Like you said, spent a little money, get some verses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Saying that you're very good with your marketing. That's obvious. I think that's another reason why your name is so heavily mentioned, because like Lukey said, everybody knows who you are. People know who you are. And it's because of that marketing push that's out there. You in the algorithm, you got the spins on the Spotify, that counts. You know, that helps your searches and everything. So yeah, man, I mean, you're doing it. You're following a great blueprint. And again, you're just a great example of the DIY indie spirit of what this abyss is, man. It's, that's what's happening right now. I see
I really
it.
appreciate that.
No doubt, man. I'm sorry to have to break it down scientifically like
no,
that.
You're good.
Sorry if I was long-winded.
Sometimes I get too humble, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I do know I'm very calculated. I definitely earned what I have through investing in myself and just investing in everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
good music videos too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
You should feel good about that.
I'm also not a fan of oversaturation. Like, I do know some artists can pump out a project a month or 2 months. I'm not like that. I'm more like, not to bring up a legend, but like a Dr. Dre type of mindset, where I'll slowly craft, meticulously make my albums and make sure from top to bottom, as an outside looking in, you could play that shit and it's going to be a whole body of like substance, you know?
Gotcha. All right. So just everybody be clear. J. Roberts says that he's Dr. Dre. He thinks he's Dr. Dre. So just remember that he said that.
Well, look, when we're talking about quality, though, like I always like to kind of do a comparison check in a sense. Like when I feel like somebody's really dope lyrically, I check who comments on the stuff that they post. You get Vegas 7, Lord Owen.
Yeah.
When you get like the art of rhyming and those these are people that know lyricism and they fuck with what you're doing. Yeah. So I mean, it's just putting out that kind of quality, like lyricism with the style and the flow. It's insane, dude.
Your voice is different.
Yep, that too.
I think this accent is not. It's different, bro. And that's the reason why I think Mickey popped off, because Mickey was, while they had a lot of higher pitched rappers, Mickey's voice was low. I think that's why people gravitate to your accent. You're an Irish Canadian, correct?
Yeah.
And the Irish
50-50.
Yeah. You was like an Irish household.
I was actually going to say, because it sounds like somebody in your family was from Ireland, right? Because like I can hear a little bit of the accent. It's because I'm also from Toronto, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I live here. Yeah, I live here in Atlanta now, but I also Irish Canadian. But my grandparents were the ones that were from Ireland, so I didn't get much of the accent. I didn't hear it much. So but I can hear it in yours, definitely.
Yeah, we're pretty much brothers now.
Yeah.
With Steve.
Yeah, and Steven. Steven from the
Steven's Montreal, so
it's French.
We leave the Montreal.
J.Roberts. Yeah, but definitely the voices. I like different voices. I was a big Danny Brown fan when he was.
Danny Brown's got a crazy voice.
Yeah,
he sounds like an insane person, like out of a DC,
ODB.
like Arkham Asylum guest.
Yeah, it's
Shout out
like
Danny Brown.
ODB mixed with mystical.
Yo, it's
Higher
very
pitched.
funny you say Arkham Asylum because, like, another note about me is that, like, most people that are in this career, they're banking on this career. Like, this isn't what I need to do. I have a career. I'm a nurse at a mental health hospital.
Oh, wow.
Like, I work
Well, thank you for your
12-hour shifts.
service.
Yeah, I just got off work at 7, banged out 12 hours, but like
Awesome.
this isn't something I need. So it's like it makes it, I don't know if it makes it that much better or that much worse, but it's like I'm not depending on making revenue. So it's like, fuck it. Let's just do it then. Right?
I would say, you know,
Okay.
you lose the desperation and add more love to your work because
Exactly.
it's purely that's the reason that you're doing it. So that's not a bad thing at all.
And also it's like, it makes it very hard for me to like put all my effort into it. This is only what I've been able to do in my free time in a demanding career. So like sometimes I think like, imagine if I could just say, fuck it and do this full time, how much more further I could be.
Yeah.
But you know,
You
when
great
you're
with the part-time effort though. Yeah. I mean, at this point in life, you got a wife, you got, you know,
I got 4
family.
kids.
Oh shit!
God
you got
damn,
4
man.
kids.
Pull out game on
yeah, man,
-4,
you doing
bro.
it right. You doing it the right way then. Shit.
Lukey says this a lot. Rappers don't have to worry about bad knees.
That's right.
So keep yourself, you know, vocally healthy, and you're good. Just keep going. You got time.
And also, I'm a firm believer in our genre, in our niche, our destiny. A lot of times, except for a few of them, I'm gonna say top 5%, 10%. Is this a great part-time job to support our families? Even like the hardcore guys, they got real jobs.
Yeah,
they're in front of 10,000, 15,000 people. Then in the front row is supply and demand. Okay, speaking of Arkham Asylum and stuff, you ever seen the one that flew over the cuckoo's nest? That movie with Jack Nicholson?
Yeah. Danny DeVito.
You seen it? Danny DeVito. Oh my God, he's so short. How is the asylum in there? Like,
I can say, if it wasn't for my past and some of the things I've seen and the tough skin I've been able to grow within the years of living, it would be a very hard atmosphere to work in. Between like the unpredictability, the screams, and the plethora of mental health issues that you just can't control, it's a pretty tough job. Very tough.
Yeah,
but I love it.
Does it influence your rhymes? Like,
I can't say it's influenced my rhymes because most of the shit that I see is like schizophrenia and like the Joker stuff. Like when you see that scene in the new Batman, where I don't think it was Joker, it was the Riddler, where he's screaming in his cell. That's like what I hear pretty much every hour when I work. So it's pretty tough to incorporate that type of stress. Now, incorporation, I would say, like mental health wise, I do have some songs in the top that kind of through my my living in that career that I've rapped about, which is like not coming out for a long time. But yeah, I would say that would influence those type of songs for sure.
True indeed. Yeah, I imagine watching that movie, the one I watched it with my mom, Dukes, and she was just like, yo, this is it, because the dude wasn't crazy. And he was just in there with the crazy people. And it was a really good movie, man. It was excellent. But yeah, I would never try to. I'll just do my time, man. I don't want to be in there with the motherfuckers, yo.
Same shit. Give me a couple years in the bin and I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want to be in there.
We don't have those here anymore. Reagan got rid of all of them. So
really, there's not the 8th floor at Grady or nothing like that no more.
No, I mean,
wild.
They might have a psych ward.
The G building.
But they don't have asylums.
Institutions. Yeah, they don't have asylums and institutions like that. But they definitely, Lukey, there are special care units and things like that you're talking about.
I'm sure we could find you up the other end.
Yeah, the G building. That's what Old Dirty Bastard was talking about. In the G building, taking all types of medicines. And that's a Brooklyn Zoo. He's talking about talking about the crazy part of the crazy hospital. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
It is crazy.
True indeed. Now you got a new album coming out, right? The Gift and Curse.
Indeed,
October
I do.
4th?
3rd.
3rd. Okay.
That's about to happen.
So what's today?
But the pre-orders are available now, right?
Pre-orders are available now. I got the link in my bio. It's coming out October 4th.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
right.
boom. It is Tuesday, October. Wait, no, it's not. What's next month?
September's next month.
September. That's what today is.
Fuck. September. Oh, yeah, Dragon Con.
Dragon Con's this weekend, yeah.
It is. I'm not going. My mom's birthday is Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I avoid large groups because, you know, it's America. And I don't want to motherfucking get shot.
Oh, man, don't feel like that. You can't feel that way.
Boom, I gotta turn my back and get shot up so my daughter won't get hit. Well,
the only reason, Lukey, let me be perfectly clear, man. I think after this being 3 years in, you should understand that there's enough people that have heard about how you get down at Dragon Con that there's probably a bounty on your head. So if you get hit up, it's not because it was a case of American mass violence. No, it was a targeted assault.
It was a targeted assault.
It was
now listen,
from all them Dragon Cons to go.
Listen,
and who knows who it is?
That was MomoCon. That was not Dragon Con.
Excuse me, MomoCon.
But
maybe the crowd.
Wrong con.
Yeah, wrong con.
Anime.
Sorry,
that's all anime.
I get them so confused.
I was in there with the dope man making plays with cocaine and Dragon Con and the Sheraton. You know what I'm saying? With Els Digi, freestyling, getting free beers. Then I fucked Psylocke in the Marriott. Yeah.
Okay.
And they had a dope
guy.
Shout out Dragon Con.
They say J.ROBERTS. If you ever make it down here, Dragon Con is this. It's like Comic Con. It's like wonderful. Everybody dresses up. I didn't even know anything about it. Pause. I didn't know anything about it until I moved downtown and I just saw Kratos with 2 lions on his hand walking down the street.
That's crazy.
What the fuck is this motherfucker right here? Then I saw Aang from Avatar. Then I saw like
a gang of avatars.
Aang from Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Okay, yeah.
Then I'm like, where these motherfuckers going? Like, then my homie Razul said, let's go down there. And so we snuck into Dragon Con. Ever since then, I've been hooked. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of nerdy things going on down. Yeah, but then I realized, I fuck with it. But there's so many freaks down there. The hotel rooms are booked and you go in there and they pouring hot wax on each other and scissoring and all type of shit. It's like it's crazy. You been in the hotel rooms, Carl? I have.
I'm married. I've been married 23 years. What are you talking about?
Damn, yo, you married longer than some niggas live. That's crazy. Let's get a top 5, man. Let's get a top 5.
I got my own nerd here. We're good.
Oh yeah, y'all both nerds.
Yeah.
The top 5 you're saying?
I'm gonna give you a top 5. I'm gonna give you a top 5. Who are your top 5 artists? I want to see who would like the people that influenced you. I want to see who got your. I know you got Big L is 1 down, right?
My number 1's actually Tupac.
Oh really?
Okay.
Yeah, over anybody. Absolutely. Really? Oh yeah. Huge Tupac.
I think Tupac overrated. People hate me for saying that, yo.
I like Tupac because
that's why it's good to hear. He's one of the first to say this.
The different styles, right? He'd hit you with that street music. He'd hit you for that music for your soul. He'd hit you with that shit for your friends, your mother, the unborn. Like that's why I fuck with Pac. So poetry wise, that's my number 1. Number 2 would be Nas.
Okay.
Number 3, Big L.
Okay.
Number 4 usually gets hated on, but it's Eminem.
Okay. I fuck with Eminem in the era.
Number 4 is respectable for Eminem.
Yeah, 8th Mile Eminem, Nelly Eminem, Criminal Eminem. That's my favorite Eminem. That's my favorite. Yeah. I think he was unbeatable at that time. I would say, he probably was that shit was crazy, yo. Yeah,
and that's my favorite era. And then skip about a decade, and his last album I think is fucking incredible.
I ain't listened to it.
It's the one that just came out?
Yeah.
I gotta check it out.
We'll check it out.
Just because you said so, I'm gonna check it out.
Yep.
Yeah, there's like 1 to 8. He could have just fucking kept it 1 to 8. Would have been a masterpiece.
So it's better than it's good as the Eminem show?
Just slightly after Eminem show.
Okay.
I did like the Eminem show. The Eminem show album was pretty good.
Is that the one with Dr. Dre on it? And D12 and To My Lungs Bug Out, To My Lungs Breathe Out. That's my favorite Eminem album right there.
Yeah, that's good.
I got colon cancer. I'm dying. That's bizarre. Anyway,
Bizarre got stupid verse on the new one. Just
he did?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, I really
it's
got
on
to
a
check
song
out
called I think Antichrist, I believe it's called.
Okay.
Right at the end of it. And then
crazy.
Number 5. You know, I really love Biggie. I really love Jay-Z, but my 5 would probably be DMX.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. I can see that.
It's a well-rounded group, though.
Yeah, he was very.
I like that.
He was
list.
champ. DMX was definitely champ of the whole entire world for years. Really,
years.
Yeah,
he ran that
absolutely.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
Yeah, he ran that shit. That's a good top 5 right there. You know what I'm saying? Where. Yeah, I got all my top 5. Everybody know my top 5. Like, don't got none of them niggas in there. Word.
And you know, listen, like I really do love the Biggies, the Jay-Z's. Like I could go on for days. The Rakims, like all those cats. But this is mainly what, like, I would say I could flip on my phone and listen to right now and know every single song. So
I feel you on that.
Yeah,
I feel you on that. There's only a few motherfuckers. Nah, I'll take that back. I'm a real Mobb Deep influence guys because the music was scary. The Havoc beats. Yeah.
And Prodigy, bro. Prodigy is timeless.
True indeed. But the Havoc beats to me.
Yeah.
Back then, whenever he said Pete Rock was going to charge him $80,000 for a beat.
Yeah.
And then he said, I just make the fucking beats.
Myself.
Yeah. And that's how they sounded. I was like, and that soundscape to me is like, it's just as important as the Wu-Tang soundscape.
100%, bro. The producer deserves at least half the respect. Because, like, and Havoc's mad underrated. He's very underrated in my eyes.
Yeah, people forget about him.
I would hesitate to say Havoc is underrated because, I mean, y'all got to realize Havoc is one of our success stories. Like, did y'all ever see the movie Murder Music?
Yeah.
You know, that was, I mean, come on,
he
man.
got beat up in the beginning.
But not only that, the portrayal of him, you know, going kind of pop and being a pop producer. Oh, Havoc can't talk to us no more. He making beats for $250,000 a pop. You know what I mean? He making all these, you know, he doing all types of like Christina Aguilera albums and other pop groups, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he wasn't underrated. I mean, there was at one point in time, you know, just like you said about DMX, I mean, there was a very slight period in time that Mobb Deep ruled the world too as a rap group. You know what I mean? They definitely had a string of hits. And I'm not saying just ruled, you know, like the hip hop world, but they were like one of them names. Oh yeah, Mobb Deep. We know who Mobb Deep is. You know what I mean? Like it was serious. I mean, that's why I said yeah. Absolutely. Well, that's what led to Prodigy Solo. That was right at the tail end of that same time, which is why it even is wilder that Prodigy flipped so hard and went on his you know, anti-third world, you know, anti-Illuminati issue, you know what I mean? Just being totally about the business, man. I feel like he got that spotlight. He's like, the world looking at me? Watch this. And he just started talking crazy, man. It was, hey, man, Mobb Deep, one of the greatest. But yeah, that was, like you said, that was Prodigy. At the same time, Havoc, I say all that to say, double back. Yeah, I don't think Havoc's underrated. I'm happy. I think he's working right now. He's about to put out an album. Him and Cormega are doing a whole album. That shit about to be crazy.
Havoc and Banks full album.
I fuck with that.
Havoc and who?
Havoc and Banks.
Oh, Lloyd Banks?
Yeah. He was another favorite of mine.
Yeah. That man, yeah, Lloyd Banks is serious. Lloyd Banks is a serious rapper, boy. He is a serious spitter, man. Like I like people who spit relentlessly, man. That's, again, you know what I mean? I hate to continue to compliment you, but I really enjoy the relentlessness of your style, bro. Like,
thank you.
The joint with Stars, for example.
Stars Coleman.
Shout out Stars Coleman. You know what I mean? It's Stars Coleman is another one of those dudes that raps at a certain pace and has a certain energy, and it's seamless to how y'all transition on that album, you know, or on that song. It sounds good. It sounds very well composed, and it's because of that energy that you got in your style, man. So, yeah.
And there's like, I find like, so the energy, the cadences, and the voice, I find sometimes take away from the lyricism aspect. Because in the song you're talking
not
about,
in your case.
I
Not in your
rap
case.
forward and then backwards, forwards and then backwards, and it meant the same thing both ways.
What?
Yeah, and I
It's the
said it in
same
the
word?
song.
Wow.
And I
That's
said
dope.
something like front to back flowing, show the flow as I write and still building right this skill, show flowing back to the front. So yeah, I threw some shit in there.
That's dope.
I get that.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's pretty dope,
Pilot.
yo.
I like it. I like it. Keep on
That's
rapping,
pretty
man.
hard.
Keep doing your rapping thing,
How
man.
long it took you to write that?
I write fast, brother. Probably like half an hour.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I do, like, when I get asked to do a feature, I've had 3 this week. They're back in 24 hours. I come home, listen to the beat, write, record, boom, done.
Yeah, I would never do that.
That's dope.
I could never do that, bro. I could do a skit, but rapping, nah, no. So I commend you on that right there. Fuck
Thank
that.
you.
Fuck that though. Good job, but fuck that. That's yeah. I gotta sit down and
That's because like all through the day I'm thinking of shit. So like I'll be in my memo pad just writing like a bar, and sometimes maybe that bar will start me off for a whole verse down the road. It just gives me a kickstart. And then like I have my own studio, so I don't gotta fucking pay for studio time. I just come down here, record, send it to my engineer, and done deal.
So indeed, man. I got the same setup, but I still ain't doing that shit, J. Roberts. Fuck that, man. Word. Yeah. Word. Like I said, big up to you. Like that's impressive. 30 minutes? If maybe you give me a couple beers, you know, I'm sitting there. Yeah, I'm sitting there. Give me a 4 Loco, and I'll become the 5th Loco. Yeah. Jameson. Yeah, Juju.
Handle.
My first experience with Jameson, I was at a show with what's the nick? Juju from Beat Nuts? Yeah, he gave me some Jameson. And homeboy Sandman was there. And
that's fire.
Sean Price and Guilty Simpson and Black Milk. That's Random Acts.
Damn.
And Juju, it was the Lick Nuts. That's who that was there. What the
Alcoholics and the Beat
Alcoholics and Beat Nuts, yeah. And Juju gave me some Jameson.
I was gonna say, you didn't pause any of that?
Lick Nuts. It's just crazy. Yeah, it's definitely AO right there. No Diddy, yo. When I say a comment is going up on Instagram, he wants to Diddy you right in the Meek Mill. Like 4,000 likes on that comment. They like it every day. And like, yo, that's bad, yo.
And you wonder why you keep on getting flagged on Instagram.
Yeah.
I didn't curse nothing. I didn't say nothing. What did I say bad?
Even Instagram knows, bro.
Somebody at Instagram, at first they were just going to let it ride, but then their manager peeped over the corner. He said, "Excuse me." He said, "What? Why are you letting this pass? Flag this man. You got like secret haters on there, man. You know it's the case. That's why you get flagged. Because that shit is funny, but that shit ruffles somebody's feelings. Oh man, he's talking about. I don't like how he's talking about him. I'm going to report him. I'm going to report him for that. Because it hit a little too close.
You have to watch
home.
out. Meta gets serious. Once they ban you,
exactly.
Like ban you, it's really difficult to get back on. I'm trying to get my guitar player back on.
It's not working.
Well, I had to do some forgery.
That's what's up.
Hey, what you gotta do?
It's all right. Y'all saw that Meta went to or sent a letter to the U.S. Senate, or Zuckerberg did, saying that he didn't think it was right that they censored his COVID-19 efforts, or they pushed for him to censor them and stuff like that, saying that the Biden government was doing that. It's a very interesting tale. Basically, he's trying to say, oh man, it's not fair that you guys made me do this, or you bullied me into doing this. But it sounds like a bullshit plea. Like he sounds like he's playing a victim on some, you made me do this, when he decided to do something, and he just kind of rolled with it. So, but anyway, I said all that to say, just because y'all was talking about Meta, man, they overreach in their powers. All these internet motherfuckers is overreaching they powers, man, and they are starting to put their tendrils into places that they don't really need to belong. But unfortunately, and not unfortunately, I mean, this future world that we live in, it's all tangled up, man. It's all tangled up. You know what I mean? Like, just like you've been saying, the good parts of using these social media applications, you finding connections with people on there. You expanding your career, you're finding your audience on there. At the same time, the dark side of that is that they taking the same analytics that you're using and they're targeting bullshit to it. You know what I mean? The same way that you're mobilizing a group or a base, that's what's happening with these online platforms, man. They got the algorithm working, man.
And then the algorithm goes
against you. It's a wild
against
time
you,
right now.
right?
Oh yeah, the algorithm goes there.
Like my algorithm was great last year, and then something changed, and now it's like I'm reaching because they want you to buy some shit. They want you to run ads. They want you to get that stupid check mark. Ain't happening. Ain't happening.
I feel you.
Exactly.
I feel
go
you.
to this next tier and you won't be shadow banned anymore. Maybe you'll get more engagement. All the fucking words, man. I mean, stop playing with me, man.
Yeah, I ain't paying for shit.
But as long as we get like 100 humans to have our backs, we'll be definitely A-OK. Saying it's the organic
100 humans. I like that. Yeah. I like that campaign, Luki.
That's no emotion and no emotion in West Side Gun. That's what.
People gotta stop the cap, bro. Whether it's buffing up their followers to 100K and getting 2 comments or buying bots to stream their shit, and at the end of the year, it's like 2 people listen, but you got 1 million streams. That's just it's gotta stop. That's crazy.
That doesn't make sense.
Make it make sense, right?
You see,
if you play the game right,
we get approached all the time.
Right.
Oh,
we get approached all the time. Oh, you don't have enough engagement. Let me help you with your SEO and this and that. And it's like, dude, get out of here.
Yeah.
I want organic fans.
Any of you.
We'll take whatever we have.
Y'all got a prestigious platform.
It's more effective.
Thank you, man. We on here doing our thing, no homo.
Yeah, we have
fun.
That's right. Check us out.
My sights
on podcast, baby.
For some time, y'all have interviewed so many great people. People that I'm inspired by. I heard that like 2 years ago. I think it was. Yeah, it must have been about 2 years ago.
Yeah. You reached out a while back.
Yeah,
man.
Actually, yesterday was our 3-year anniversary.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yep.
And I think I pissed some people off talking about white rappers.
I read that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I don't. Sometimes I gotta ask if people are white because I don't know if they are white or not, yo. I don't know, man. Like,
no, you never know, right? Because like I got 2 mixed kids, and nobody would even know that, right?
Oh, like my nephew's mixed. He's bright skin, right? Bright skin.
Yeah.
Bright skin.
Bright skin.
Yeah, it's a thing. They can look. My nephew looks like he's white, but he's definitely got a little sauce on the burger. He got a little sauce. They're not as white,
but you got people like Logic, where like it's very important when he starts saying some shit.
Yeah, Isaiah Hartenstein for the Knicks, who actually got traded to the Thunder.
Yeah,
would never guess.
Brody.
Yeah, I don't be hating on Brody. He bright skinned, man. Word. But then you got like people like Aldovino, who I thought was maybe Puerto Rican or something like that, but he's not. Like, he was really raised with SDNAC. You know what I'm saying? He's a 5%er. He got the same teacher as SDNAC. But I really, when I was going to make the video about white rappers, I really drew a blank. Even though you're coming on the show.
Yeah.
2 days.
Yeah.
I drew a blank. I'm like, there's white rappers in LA? Like, who the fuck? That was like, oh, there's a lot of them. I'm like, yo, but I never really.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I mean, I saw you with that post, Luki, and my eyebrow kind of raised up because honestly, I was like, you know what? I couldn't really think of, like, I didn't know where to even begin to unload that situation. Like, this ain't the 90s anymore, man.
Nah.
So it's not like, it's not like a novelty thing anymore to me. It's been shown and proven that everybody get busy, and that's a worldwide thing. So I'm not really shocked now. I'm not shocked. I'll say that by anybody of any nationality happening to be a rapper. When somebody's ill and getting busy, I think you get that extra adjective where it makes sense. Like, oh yeah, he's a white rapper. Oh, he gets busy. Oh, okay. And that's the only way I would think of it.
Not in our lane.
Me personally, like I feel like because that's the only time it really gets brought to mind as an exception is when it's like, oh, this is an exceptional motherfucker getting busy.
Here's a white rapper,
and they just want to put emphasis on that. You know what I mean? For example, Eminem. But I mean, think about it. There's Action Bronson. How can you forget Bronsolino?
You know what I mean? Right. I be forgetting.
That's my point. You because he's just a rapper, right? He just that's when everything changed to me.
I'll go way back.
Everybody's just a rapper. Yeah, MC Search was a white rapper. If Lukey's quotation of white rapper, yes, it starts with MC Search. I would say something like that. It wouldn't be like it wouldn't be Eminem. Eminem like kind of capitalized on it, but he was just. I mean, think about. I always got to bring up his days with the Outlaws Rockers, and everybody out in New Jersey. You know what I mean? He was Outsiders, excuse me, not Outlaws. But yeah, he was just.
That's Tupac.
You know what I mean? He was spitting, man. And then when people discovered who he was, they were like, oh, that's the white boy that was on stage battling Juice at the freestyle concert. You know what I mean? Like that's how that was an identifier. And that's all it was just an identifier. Like that's Lukey in the blue bracelet. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Okay, let me before we transition.
That's the way I looked at it.
Before we transition,
it ain't nothing special.
Here's white rapper to me. Here's Tom McDonald.
Now
that's a white rapper. That's a white rapper.
These people that you're talking
that's
about.
White rappers to me. Kid Rock.
Yeah,
that's white rapper.
Okay, so
Bob ain't a rapper. Kid Rock ain't no rapper.
What's next? ICP.
I like ICP.
I say Juggalos.
Can I kind of break something down real quick? And this is just a theory more than anything.
Don't diss the Juggalos.
Sure, go ahead.
I think in the 90s when hip hop was expanding and growing, you had a lot of marketing people trying to push the Great White Hope, so to speak. And so you would get your Vanilla Ices and you would get people that never really had any credibility, even though they got fame and followers.
Mark.
So
I fucked with Funky Bunch.
Being a white rapper was a little more difficult back then because you really, really, had to bring it to be respected because there was already a stain on it from the industry, right? Whereas now, I think in this lane, the reason we listen to this music is because we're elevated in what we're listening to and what we want to hear. We don't want to hear radio garbage. We want to hear quality lyricism. We want to hear deep cutting boom bap. We want, we're connoisseurs at this point, right?
Yeah.
And so at that point, you throw away any of that other crap. And if it's raw, it's raw. I'll listen to Lord Owen any day of the week. That dude spits fucking bars.
Oh, I forgot.
Nasty.
Right. I don't really care. Danielson.
I forgot. Yeah, it's like, come on, man. I ain't thinking about that, man. You know,
but there again, it's to me, it's no different. I don't really care where they're from.
You really have to bring it. Like as a white rapper, you can't fluff it all. You have to be on point. Your bars have to be heavy, and you got to be different. You can't be whack. You can't be corny. And I find my issue is, so Mickey Fax ran a Bar Zap challenge where you go on live and spit. Pause. So I went on the live for the first time, and all I could see in the comments was Eminem clone, Marshall Mathers Jr. Wow. Like 20 deep. Just that's all I used to get. It used to drive me to the point of just craziness. So that's another white.
Anything like M.
Yeah, exactly. They're not in our lane though. They're like the casual hip hop fans of the pop or the more popular rap music fans.
Well, and there's always people that just want to hate shit too. So I hate comment sections. Yeah. But I will say this. Wow. I think if you're a person of color and you're not a good rapper, you just suck. If you're a white person and you're not a good rapper, you're disrespecting a culture.
Yes.
And so there's a lot more weight, I think, put onto a white rapper that wants to enter that game because in the same sense, being here on this podcast and this platform, being a voice of hip hop, I have to be respectful. I have to understand what my role is, and then make sure that I don't overstep that, because I have to respect this culture more so than anyone, because it's not my culture.
Okay, check it out. Here,
yeah, but
no, it's your culture.
Go,
And
Lukey,
and J. Roberts, here's the problem I have right off top. I look at you and I see a Canadian. And I'm thinking, why the motherfuckers around the block rap like this? Why the Canadian motherfuckers got this? Why Daniel, Family Gang, a Black Nazi? Why all these A-Sun? Why all these guys? Cypher Soze? Why are these Snacks? Why are these motherfucking guys, Canadians, figuring this shit out? And we don't got this shit figured out down here. That was my biggest problem. I was like, yo, Canada, when I first dug deep into this shit, when Pressure Cooker came out, I was like, yo, what the fuck? All these guys up there?
Raz Fresco, right King Bliss.
But Raz been doing this for a minute. With Bishop Naru and all that shit.
I mean, tons of time.
Raz been going for I think 15 years.
Yes, he's a veteran. He's like LeBron right now. You know what I'm saying? With the gray beard, but he's still young as fuck. But it's like, I was thinking, as Canadians, y'all have been showing and proving for such a long time. I just don't understand why it took so long for us down here to finally start doing it how we supposed to do. Now, I know you had problem releasing the beats and no producers. We had producers down here that didn't make no good beats. They were making trap shit. Like my common rap mom over trap beats. You know what
trap or drill.
Oh yeah. A lot of producers were overseas though that I fucked with in the MySpace areas. But yeah, how do you feel about that though? You back in the day, like I know you were rapping. Like Canada's been there's a time where you wasn't fucking with music though. You just playing with your homies and stuff.
That's right. Pause.
how am I missing this, yo? How am I missing this, yo? That dry period of time.
He turned it off today.
There was, I would say, like, we had the Choclairs, the Socrates, the Cardinal Officials in the 90s, early 2000s. And then there was a block of just like, I don't know, Classified. And maybe Chaos here and there.
Chaos
sucks.
Yeah, I remember Chaos.
And a couple others, right?
Oh, yeah, you got a song with DK. DK got the album with Shay Noah and DK. Yeah,
he produced that track on my last one. Yeah.
Was it Dead Wrong, right? Dead Wrong.
DK the producer?
Yeah, DK the producer. We got Ghetto Socks with
I've been chatting with him.
Listen to the Masters. Yeah.
Check your DM, bro.
True indeed. Yeah, DK and the Shay Noah, Dead Wrong. I'll go stream that shit. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
And then so we had that brief time, and then like I was listening to just like non-local stuff because there wasn't really anything catching my ear. And I guess I wasn't really in tune to the underground. That's where you'll find the A-Sons, Daniel Sons, Cypher, so all those guys. And then, so I pretty much just listened to the East Coast even more. Like the Mickey Facts, the Sky Zoos, all those type of lads. And then it seems like now Toronto's kind of got another jump, I would say. It's like a resurgence where like the Raz Frescos, he just did an album with Muggs. Like, that's crazy. An album went crazy. And it's all the lads are kind of doing their thing, and it's good. It's good for hip hop.
The lads, you're making me want to get a pint.
All the
lads, the resurgence. Your accent's killing me. I love it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You got
you rhyme with an accent too, man. That shit crazy.
Yeah, you like you might knock somebody the fuck out too, G. Just like your stature.
100%. I was boxed for 7 years.
You did? Yeah. You gotta get with words, yo. The words go to Muay Thai. The Muay Thai.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't like the leg work. Pause.
Oh shit, the leg work.
So I'd like to just do the straights and jobs.
You got Lukey with the legwork.
Oh shit! And you're doing a great job.
I got a question. So about your Irish heritage, because that's interesting to me. Did you immigrate from Ireland?
No,
I mean,
my dad's side did.
Okay, and so this is like one generation ago, or is there a bit? What I'm trying to get at is it like a big Irish diaspora in Toronto? Like, are you in a special part of town, or no? Y'all just happen to move to Toronto.
Just moved, and just like my mom, she's the East Coast side, so they kind of all just conformed into one area. There's not really a community like Charlestown and Boston or anything like that.
Yeah, right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
nothing really like that. So it's just pretty much one generation, and that's.
Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah. You ever been back over there?
I have been a couple of times. I want to go a lot more, but life's just too busy.
Yeah, I feel you. You got 4 kids.
That's right.
Yeah. 4 kids, a beautiful wife, rap career, you Arkham Asylum. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep Harley Quinn in there. Yeah.
That's right. Locked down.
Quinn. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm anxious to hear those songs about the mental health issue too, because that wasn't really a big thing.
No, it's not. And see, so here's my plan, because I'm strategic. Like, I got my core audience now. So you're going to hear that in the next, like, probably 3 albums that I've done. But then I have an album called Poetic Justice, which is more like not as aggressive, more lyrical, but on like touchy subjects. So shit that I know that my core audience probably won't fuck with, or they might. I'm not sure, but I'm not ready to gamble that yet.
I feel you, man. It's that Tupac
but it's done. Like, it's in the tuck. So, right now I'm just focused on Gift and Curse. Most of it's produced by Body Bag Ben.
Shout out to Body Bag. So it's going to be heavy drums.
Heavy. 6 tracks by him. I got Machacha.
Shout out to Machacha, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I got DJ. And then DJ Goldman, who's a Canadian DJ producer. He did my interlude. So 9 tracks. And Shay Noir, RJ Payne, Mickey Diamond, and Ayo Biggs is on it. He's another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Shout out to
Emcee Roberts.
Yeah, shout out to Body Bag Ben. He did the Keep It Moving joint with RJ Payne. Hey, it's the Payne. Yeah.
Body Bag Ben. When you hear Body Bag Ben, you know what to expect. But not only that, I like that pairing of you and Body Bag Ben. That sounds like that's gonna be killer. Because again, bro, your style, you style when you rhyme, man. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, I feel like you rhyme with an accent. Hearing you talk and then hearing you rhyme, it's perfect, man. It's a perfect marriage, man. So, I bet you're gonna sound crazy on that shit. I can't wait to hear this album.
The intro and outro, stupid.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Good. That's what I like to hear, man. I like to hear that, man. I'm, like I said, I'm just rooting for you, man. Like I said, I'm a fan, man. You know what I mean?
I really appreciate that.
I like rappers, man. I like dope rappers, MCs who really be out here trying to give a fuck and demonstrate in a wildly authentic and original way. You know what I mean? It's the culture, man. It is the culture. Just like, Carl, I had to correct you when you said it. You are a part of the culture, bro. Like, I mean, the culture has nothing to do with color or pigmentation. You know what I mean? It doesn't have nothing to do or what country you stay in. You know what I mean? It's a worldwide. It's a phenomenon, man. It exists, and it embraces everybody who's true to it, man. You know, because you live it. That's how it exists. You're only a part of it because you're living it every day or you're doing it.
Yeah.
Doing it effectively. Pause. God damn it, Luke. He's back.
Yeah.
He's back.
Yeah.
He woke up.
Back.
But man, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I've been taking up so much time complimenting.
No, you're good.
I apologize.
You're good.
What you been getting into, man?
Like, I apologize for all these flowers.
Yeah. But J. Roberts, what you be getting into? Yeah. Like, you got free time, you be rapping. You know what I'm saying? But I know you a sports fan. Like, I know you got the on there. You had the hockey jersey for OVO. You know what I'm saying? But are you into like any sports or anything like that?
Yeah, man. Basketball, hockey. I pretty much go to like 5 to 6 games a year of both. And avid boxing fan. Like, that's pretty much the 3 sports I watch. UFC if there's a good strap on. If like Bones Jones is playing or something. Pause.
Yeah. Pause on the strap on. Come on.
No, he said a strap. He said a strap. He didn't say a strap.
I heard strap on. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's spreading, man. Everybody gets paused crazy, man.
Yo. I say because
y'all out of control, like man.
Yeah. But who you got your eye, Paul? Who you got your eye on, man, in boxing, bro? Who you got your eye on in boxing?
That's a good one. That makes sense.
Fury. even though he lost.
Really?
I want,
Okay.
yeah, I want Joshua to come back. I would love that, even though he lost. Davis.
Oh yeah, Javante.
Yeah, Davis.
Tyson Fury. Who did he lose? He lost to Usyk.
He lost the last fight. What was buddy name?
The bigger lad. I forget his name. Cruz was no.
Maybe I don't know.
Andrew
Whatever
Ruiz?
it was.
Yeah.
He hit him harder. He was just a harder hitter. That's all it was. I think Tyson Fury is good at taking abuse from smaller people. You know what I mean? From people who are lighter. And when somebody that big hits him, oh yeah, he becomes the marshmallow that he looks like. Like to everybody else, he's just like a freakishly big like refrigerator man that they're just hitting and everything. He's just like, you know, nothing's hurt me. But then with somebody who's big, who's actually, you know, substantially big and can throw punches, hits him. Oh yeah, he becomes a normal person. Like, he looks like the dude who he looks like. Just some random guy off the street who they said, hey, you want to box tonight?
He's not that big. He's not that big, is he?
But he's solid. Look at him. He's solid.
Yeah, he is very solid.
He's solid.
Okay,
and he's the same, like you said, he's the same size as Tyson Fury. Yeah. But he's solid.
He's 30. He's 36. I know he's heavyweight and cruiserweight. Tyson Fury is just heavyweight. That motherfucker's huge.
Oh yeah,
big, man. He's a big dude, man. He's a lummox.
Who's not as big as Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury is a ballerina out there, G. He just that dude is 6.
He's a monster, bro.
That shit is insane, man. I want him to be on my Red League basketball team.
Man, he's a fucking, you know what I mean? All of those terms that you hear from the old timers in the old cartoons, a galoot, a lummox, an oaf, that's Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
He's that
ogre.
Ogre. He's a
I can't believe he lost. I did not know he lost. So Anthony Joshua, bring Anthony Joshua to the table then. I would love to see that.
I would love to see them both fight. Yeah.
But it doesn't mean as much anymore because Anthony Joshua lost. Well, Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz, right? And that was it. No one wanted to see it no more because Drake, your guy, Drake betted on him.
I think Josh did he not win his last?
That's why, huh?
I can't remember.
He won his last joint.
Yeah,
he won his last fight.
Yeah, and because it was a nobody he fought.
It's who he's been fighting though.
Yeah.
Andy Ruiz was a nobody too.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
But he took a hit and got the fuck back up.
That's right.
And knocked that boy out. Then he ran from the next fight. I run. These is big motherfuckers though, bro.
They're huge.
he beat Francis.
That's the heavyweight.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's who we beat the last fight.
Yeah. The UFC.
But he lost to But he lost to Usyk twice in a row. He did. Yeah. He lost to him twice. He lost to Andy Ruiz. He needs to fight Usyk again. That's the fight we're supposed to see now. But the fight that we want to see is still Tyson Fury. Yeah. What about my boy Crawford? You fuck with Crawford?
Oh, love Crawford, bro. And even that last fight, the guy he fought is going to be a problem in a couple years because he gave him some hell.
He really did. I think that's one of the toughest fights he had, but still Crawford
and the dude was fucking massive. It's like he shouldn't be fighting in that weight class.
Well, I don't know, man.
Crawford shouldn't be fighting in that weight class.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Crawford's going up. So his normal build is probably a weight class lower, but he just added a little more strength. So he's not really, he's trying to win multiple belts here. And he wants to get to, what the fuck's his name? Canelo. He wants to fight Canelo like crazy.
Really?
Which is not a good idea.
Canelo ain't that good no more. Well, he whooped our ass, but still. Yeah.
And he's huge now. I'm pretty sure Canelo is a middleweight or welterweight now. He's massive.
I'm glad you added that asterisk on the end of what you said, Lukey. I had my headphone was off and I came back to you saying Canelo ain't that good. I said, what?
No more. I believe he's definitely beatable
but
now.
he'll still whoop my ass, right? I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
Yeah. It's
What
like
did I miss? What did I miss
hate-
while I was gone? How did things take this turn?
Word.
Canelo ain't that good.
He's still definitely beatable right now. Yeah, but
it'd be a fight that I would love. That'd be my dream match. Would be
for Canelo.
Yeah.
Double C's. The Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury fight would be
that could be a good fight.
Would be another one.
Yeah, but we got to get Usyk versus Anthony Joshua again, round 3.
Yeah.
Because Tyson Fury just lost.
Yeah.
He only lost to him once. Maybe they have a rematch clause. You know what I'm saying?
They probably do. If it makes money, it makes sense, right?
So indeed.
There you go.
I'm gonna fight Ryan Garcia. Yeah. I'm gonna do a couple lines of coke like him and get in the ring.
You'd be fucking frozen.
It depends. I might turn up. Yeah, word. Yeah, I'll be looking like crazy, man.
You won't feel shit though, so you'll be able to keep moving.
Yeah, definitely, man. Word. So you boxed for 7 years.
Yeah, I did.
Boxed for 7 years, yo. Any other sports you played other than boxing?
Obviously hockey. I played basketball for a bit. Nothing too crazy. Like I wasn't in like no G League or anything. But pretty much hockey, basketball, and boxing is what I stuck to.
So indeed. Yeah,
so do you have the green and white Marlies jersey somewhere around?
I don't, but I have the Toronto Maple Leaf green and white St. Pat's jersey.
Oh,
nice. Very cool.
I was gonna buy that. I was gonna buy that joint.
Yo, that shit's fire. The new one?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I was gonna buy it, but then I bought my daughter something.
Hey, that's where the win is all day. Kids first. Family first.
Man.
That's right.
Oh, true indeed. It's funny, like, I don't know. I be wanting to, I don't know. That's how you know you love something, when you see something you want, or you see something out there and you be like, oh, I bet my kid would like this, or I bet my wife would like this. Like, yeah, you just see it like, oh, I bet that's what Carl does. Carl all day be like, oh, I bet Erica would like this.
See, we need more of that. Some good dads, right? So shout out to the good dads out there. This is not enough.
True indeed. Oh no, man! I'm starting to realize there are a lot of good dads. I think it's sometimes everywhere I go, I be seeing good dads, but then I hear the horrible dad stories.
Yeah,
yeah. But I've met so many dudes with the same stroller. Like we had a Duna. We had a Duna. The Duna. The folds up. We had you got the Duna. You got the Duna. We got kids. Like in the Duna, like they became friends, like Instagram friends or some shit. Like, dad's doing it. But then years down the line, you'd be like, yo, my baby mom tripping. Yeah, pause. What? What'd I say? My bad. Yeah, but shout out to Terminology, Good Dad Gang. Static. Shout out to Popovich. Yeah, shout out to Static too. Static. Yeah, all the good dads out there. But not Alain Preem. I'm sorry, Carl. I had to take my shot. Yeah.
Do what you got to do.
I had to take my shot. Anyway, pretty much that what we got, bro.
Man's on a roll, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so let me see. I asked you about Ireland and you not going back, and you're just a pure Canadian, regular Canadian dude who just happens to be half Irish. That's dope. I mean, tell me more about like your part in the actual physical Canadian scene, right? In the Toronto scene. Have you had the opportunity outside of like social media to really like link up? I know you said you opened for Danielson, but have you ever had the opportunity just to link up with any of the other guys up there, like go to any of the other shows, or, really just be on the scene as much, like networking and politicking? So
for me, what I guess would constrict me, like I've had every opportunity to go to video shoots, studios, meet here, meet there. What side of town are you on? I was on the West End, but last year I moved and bought a house. Shit's too expensive in Toronto, so I'm just outside the city now. So I would say in that terms, my kids always came first, and my job. Of course. So it really, like, I'm not going out there on a Thursday to perform and open when I got to do 12 hours at the hospital. And then I got kids who need to go to bed. So I would say that is what I don't consider a holdback, but I put my family over any of this. Real shit. So, that's real. That's real. I'm not going to be out there till 2 a.m. in a studio session when I could be doing shit that's going to help my retirement. You know what I mean? So I have the opportunities, but I'm not jumping on them. And will that happen? I'm not too sure. Right now, I know that I have a good product and good system working. My next step would be, is it worth it to start getting outside? Because we all know you got to pay for the openings. You got to pay for your connections. You can't just be jumping on a stage. You know, it's got to make dollars to them because you're a nobody, even if you're kind of known. So, there's a lot of political shit with all the shows and getting that. But in terms of the Canadian scene, I'm in it, but I'm not. I can honestly say, I know the A-Sons and the Daniel Sons are killing it, and they're outside. Those guys they stay busy. That's something I hope maybe in the next year I can try and work on. That would be my progress report for that.
Nice.
Three letters. PTO, personal time off, vacation days. You know what I'm saying? But I know you're probably plan on hanging out with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Where I remember when I didn't have no kid, I took my vacation. I went on tour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I got my paycheck and I got tour money. I was like, I doubled up. Fuck That's the right. world. Yeah. But yeah. I mean, take a PTO day off, do a show, some shit like that. That's
I got a show coming up. Like I decided to do one. It's in September 26th. Daniel Son and Ayo Biggs will be there.
Okay.
Ready Rock from New York. I'm sure you guys heard of Ready Rock?
I've heard the name before.
I heard the name. Yeah. So it's actually his show, and we're all performing with him. So yeah, that's going to be a dope show to look forward to. I haven't performed in like a year and a half, so it'll be a good time to get started.
Is it with a K or a C?
Ready Rock with a K.
Okay, Ready is with an extra E also,
I think
right?
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's Ready Rock.
Yeah, he's fired. That guy tours more than anybody I know.
He always got little shows going on somewhere. I noticed
all over the world.
That's
crazy.
What's up. Yeah, exactly. He's all over the world too. That's right.
He was in fucking Spain, Italy, fucking England,
Copenhagen, fucking Japan.
Yeah.
Goddamn it, he was everywhere.
Yeah, it's
Denmark.
crazy.
Yeah, I guess that's all that shit, man. I guess that's Copenhagen, but yeah, man. No, shout out Ready Rock.
They gotta get at him.
I think he's another example of there's people out here, man, that's making a living off of this.
Yeah,
that are really living and traveling the world doing their thing. Yeah. And I think just like to Lukey's point, they're taking advantage of their window when they can.
Yes.
And trying to get out there and get it. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, though, man. You're evaluating it. You're saying, hey, look, I'm going to see what next year looks like in my forecast for now.
Yeah.
I'm focused on what I'm focused on, man. I mean, you got the album getting ready to drop.
Yes, sir.
Patience has served you well so far.
To build your momentum. Yeah, just keep on building your momentum. And yeah, man.
100%. I gotta say,
wait to hear what's next.
I gotta shout out Blanks and Old Man 80s. So
shout out 80s. Old Man 80s. He's been on the podcast.
He's family with Blanks, and now we're all like family. Me, Blanks, and Old Man 80s. So me and 80s have an album in the tuck, ready for next year.
Nice. All right, 80s.
Yeah, and let me tell you, bro.
That's what's up.
When you hear the feature on the first single, oh my God, it's gonna blow people's minds. That's all I can say. Like this shit, next level. Might even have to go shoot a video for it.
Yeah, do that shit, yo. Old Man 80's bag.
Yeah, do it.
Old Man 80's bag is phenomenal.
It is.
Yeah, like you would never guess. I don't know, man. I mean, Old Man 80's is a anomaly as far as the music he's making. Yeah, I fuck with it.
And the music he's did in the past, like some people don't understand, he worked with 211 and TF before they were even started.
Yeah.
Highway Traffic, all those guys from the West Coast worked with Doe Network. Like his catalog is stupid.
Big Doe, shout out Doe Network, man.
Yeah.
Doe Network.
Yeah, he sees the vision.
So I'm sticking to the program, bro.
That project's gonna be fire.
That's what's up, yo. Carl, what we got, bro?
So yeah, I know we're a little over an hour. But with what you've got dropping, we'll have to try to, because we're kind of booked out till April, I think, of next year. So we're gonna have to throw you on the books.
Oh yeah,
so you can come back and talk about it. But I've said this of other Canadian artists. I do get a hometown pride when artists in Toronto are representing and doing well, but that's not why I fuck with what you do. I really do try to separate, for me, the personal side of things, and really when I'm looking at artists that we want to feature on this show, I try to just take it at the raps. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Or the beats or the art, whatever it is. And you're a prime example of why we love doing what we do and why we wanted to do what we want, or why we wanted to do this platform. Because there are dope artists out there that move with intention and have quality product, but don't have the reach. And what we feel like we can offer is exactly this, a fun conversation where you can hang out with us. I feel like, we were all at the bar somewhere. Yeah. And people get to see who you are. Family man, hard worker, but also somebody that moves with intention and does things with passion and love. And if you keep that formula going, there's no ceiling for you. And so I really, really appreciate you coming and fucking with us. I really, really do.
Well, thanks for having me, bro. And all you guys, it's an interview that I highly touted, and I'm very glad to finally make it on.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. Thanks for being patient, man. I told you, we were gonna get you on, man. So
that's right.
Everybody out there, if I told you it's happening, just hang out. It's happening.
We got a lot more. Booked.
Hey, man, 3 years. 3 years was fun, man. Who knows how long we gonna make it? It's a lot of dope happening right now. So
so the wheels fall off.
Our hands are full.
That's right.
That's right. Fucking right.
I mean, yeah, definitely, man. I see you. You always putting in work, though. You was on the OG Press magazine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got a dope little layout
Shout
over
out
there.
OG Press. Yeah.
Doing great
Press
stuff.
magazine.
Doing great stuff.
Truly. How'd that come about right there, G?
They reached out to me and they're like, we'd love to interview you. I was like, yeah, sure. And then they sent me a template of questions, asked for some photos, and it was done deal. Just like that. Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, they got a dope thing going over there. They doing a great service for the culture, because this right now is like the new 90s. It's like the new...
Yeah. And the magazine's a brilliant thing, because a lot of people are culture vultures. They want you to pay to be part of them. OG Press don't run like that. You don't get an interview unless they want to interview.
Same here.
So there need to be more like that, because the pay to play it's got to stop.
How much you pay to get on here, man? I know you paying out money. Doing your due diligence. A good 2K? Damn.
Hey, yo, but you went on.
That's how much you paying for this?
But you went on Groupon and downloaded the Groupon, and now we owe you $47.37, which equals $1,012 in Canadian money.
Brilliant.
Word. That's how you break it down, huh? I don't know. How much is money Canadian?
It's trash.
It is.
The exchange rate sucks. I know that much.
Bro, when I go to New York,
trash.
It's half my money. I bring $1,000 Canadian, it's 500 American.
That sucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Damn.
Yep.
The worst. Absolute worst.
I keep Canadian money here for when I travel up north.
Yeah.
So that I don't have to convert any of my American money.
Oh, that's a smart move.
I already lost it once. I'm hanging on to it. I know I'll be back.
Yeah,
but in the Dominican,
any currency goes.
Cállate, Lukey.
Yeah. I'm sorry, bro.
Man. Claro.
Hey, man, I'm not giving the secret. I ain't giving the secret sauce up. I ain't giving it up, which is $1,000 dressing. What? It's $1,000 dressing. Whatever. Hey, yo, boom. Jay Petto went to. I was talking about Jay Petto. That's my guy right there. He went to freaking Japan. They got the samurai burger over there at McDonald's.
That's crazy.
What's that?
It's like a Big Mac, but it's like the samurai burger. I said, bro, you ate one of them shits? He said, yeah, that shit's fire as fuck. First time eating McDonald's in forever. But he ate a samurai burger. Yeah. So I wonder what they got up there. What's that 24 pack? The 2-4?
Yeah, we got a 2-4. We would call this a 26er. It's a 750 mil. That's called a 26er.
Yeah.
That's a fifth.
Yeah, and then the leader in a bit is called a 40. but not like an OE, not like malt liquor, just a 40. And then when you have the, how many liters is that? I think 2 liters or whatever. It's called a 60.
We just call that a handle.
Yeah, that's a handle for us.
Handle?
Yeah.
Just
and then the
a handle of Jameson.
It's called a Texas Mickey, but a real big fucker.
The Texas Mickey? Texas Mickey. I gotta write that down. I'm gonna say that in a song. Texas Mickey. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna hit you in the head. I'm gonna hit you in the head with a Texas Mickey. A Texas Mickey.
Wow. That'd be a heavy bottle, bro. It's like fucking 2.5 feet high.
Huge. Yeah.
I'm gonna use 2 hands. Hands. Hit you in the head with the Texas Mickey. Oh my God, you're right. I gotta write it down. Use 2 hands. Pause. I might have to ad-lib it. Use 2 hands, hit you in the head with a Texas Mickey. So if you ever hear that, it's all J. Roberts right there. It is, yo. Boom. But October what? 4th.
Yeah, 4th. Gift and curse.
Gift and curse. You got 1 month to get ready for this shit.
Yeah, the order's available now. So get on it.
Indeed. Go to this page. Hit that shit. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. And like, just run that shit up. $8. That's it.
That's it.
That's a deal.
Music for the people.
And there might be a special drop happening once the album drops.
Is that $8 Canadian?
Yeah, it is. So it's really like $4.90 American.
Oh man. Come on, USA. Let's band together.
Everybody
once again
should jump on dollars. You got to be crazy not to get that deal.
North, man. Let's let the interest rate and the great powers of capitalism work for us.
That's right.
And cross the border and support. Let's support. Hell yeah, man.
But in the Dominican,
double up our purchase. Everybody buy 2. It's nothing. It's the same as buying 1 in America. Let's do it. It's nothing. That's what we do in America. Capitalism, materialism. Let's do it. Yeah. I got 1 to play and 1 to look at the wall.
That's right.
That's wild, man. This money shit making my head hurt, man. Fuck that shit, man. Yeah, but we all need it.
It's life, man. People talk about it like it's a bad thing or something. Like, unfortunately, it kind of is a bad thing to some people, but not everybody. So, you just got to kind of be on the side where it's not bad to you. You know what I mean? It's reality. Why are we debating it, man? It's a gift and a curse. It's kind of unfortunately somebody. It's a gift and a curse. Hey,
bring it around.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And that's it.
Well done, Lukey. It's not it. I want everybody over there go to OGB and see if you can get one of them Conway hoodies right there. Shout out to Test Press Collective, our sponsors. Shout out to Steven All Time Podcast and his dad Carl and his brother J. Roberts. Word.
That's right. You in the family now.
Yeah. Shout out to Montreal, yo. Shout out to Montreal. Hey, yo. And we'll see y'all motherfuckers next week. Issue motherfucking 158. You got something else to say? J. Roberts, you got some shout outs? This is for.
I'll shout out y'all, man. I really appreciate the consideration and the interview. Shout out Blanks, 80s, Imperative, and everybody fucking with your boy, Pause.
Right. And thank you for being so good with the pauses, man. I think you the only person that made me crack up so hard, pause. The leg work, that shit was insane. Leg work is getting kicked in the shins over and over again. It's not a good time.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Get a hematoma.
Yeah,
hematoma. There you go.
Fucking right, man. You don't want that shit.
Nah.
I squared up with a real boxer as a child, like a kid boxer, and quickly I knew that wasn't my shit. And, and they kept on telling me,
"You find it fast."
Yeah, but I guess I didn't know how to throw no punch, and that motherfucker knew how to throw a punch.
Yeah, that's the worst person to run into, a technical fighter.
Yeah.
You be doing this while they go, oh.
I'm surgical with this shit.
I'm wailing. That motherfucker said, tap, tap. I was like, oh. I was like that girl from Italy that got hit in the face by Amani Khalif.
That's a man. That hit me.
I've never been hit that hard in my life.
That little boy's a man.
I've never been hit that hard in my life. That has to be a man.
He tapped. Yeah. And I like My dad made fun of me, man, because you hit me in the face with the same hand twice. He hit you in the same. I'm like, yo, he hit me in my face. I got the guard on. That nigga hit me in the face twice. Tap, tap. It's like, oh shit.
Quick
He
little
really hit
1-2.
me. Yeah. And like
That's
my
that
my first thought was, tackle this nigga.
Mhm.
Yeah, we fighting for real. No. I just looked at my dad like, this nigga hit me. He hit me. So, yeah, it's over with. But fuck that, man. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, word. Boxing. How about that, yo? Like I said, episode 158, you know what I'm saying? The Bitch Motherfucker Podcast. Words, you can fight. You know what I'm saying? Word, you can fight. You know what I'm saying? Boom. J. Roberts can fight. Who else can fight? I have no doubt in my mind, Pro Dillinger can too. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Peace.